The Grizzlies. Look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And so for the Grizzlies, their last game, a loss to Chicago. Pass to Davis. Lays it up off the glass. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Up top, Capella. Pass to Ivy. 6 to shoot. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
Agreed. Fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one. Now here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Green. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Jaren Jackson.
You can tell Green is fearless on the floor, going right into the defender with his shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And man, does Morant put on the show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. The Lakers on offense. It's a three-point game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now here's Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Down low. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Capella missing. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Offensive rebound. The Lakers off to a slow start. They trail by 3. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it's good, 2 points.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Going to high school in the L.A. area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
Now here's Morant, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Out to Morant, launches it. They grab their own miss. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Here's Ivy. Outside for Davis. Capella with it. Here's Ivy. And the rejection by Morant.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat. And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Jackson. Stolen by Brooks. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The shot by Ivy, no good. Morant outside. Takes it inside and finished off by Morant.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
And a wide open look for Payne. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And here's Anderson. It's Jones on the wing. Anderson with the ball. Conley picks him up. Screen by Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Cranes the three-pointer. Jones has got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
pass to Christie. Here is Whiteside. And stolen by McConnell. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen... Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. And the Grizzlies leading by 14.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Now, here's McConnell. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Christie. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Now Jones. Oh, and slam it down!
Yeah, that...
Oh, did you see that?
I'm speechless.
Oh, man. Now here is Conley. They trail by 16. Los Angeles calls timeout. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoy, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Clock at 6. Outside Covington. Timeout called the Lakers. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but